Welcome back, everyone, to episode 25 of the city of Zanzibar. Did I say Zanzibar? It's Sandzibar. It's a pun, boy. It's a pun. Anyway, today I want to put in a shipyard. It's the last industry we haven't put down yet. And I think this little spot here is good for it. Let's get rid of all the trees. And I think we're going to have to run a rail line out to it. They're going to need supplies to build the ships. And don't want it all coming in by road. So we have to put another freight station there. Freight rail station. I think coming off spur line on here would be just fine. See how I want that to travel down. It's going to have to cross over this road here. So I think I'll put a bridge in, go over the top. 12, that's about right. We can always change it later if it's too high, too low. Okay. Where's my posts? I gotta move this node to get the stanchions to show up. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, the height looks just about right. Alright, let's smooth out an area here. I think we need a what? Key wall first. It's always so hard to get that fold back. It always pops into a weird position there. Always end up having to fix it after the fact. Alright, let's flatten it out to just about that height that the seawall's at. Right about there. A little higher, yep. Right up to the roads there. Let's put a little road down just for give a reference to the key wall here. Select the nodes. Set it to that height. Okay. Always miss a node. Always miss a node. Those key wall nodes are always hard to hit. Alright. It's all set up. Let's give the harbor a little depth here. That's good. Alright. Smooth it out. Yeah, that should do. I love the color of that water. Now we're going to have to get our ships to the main shipping line once they are built. And we got islands in the way, it looks like. Let's see where the shipping line is. It's out here. Yeah, we'll put another line into the bay there. So we'll be able to put down the shipyard. It needs access to this line. It? Oh, shipyard. Industries. Only one left. Right in about center there. It's a nifty looking dry dock there. Alright, let's set the height. Always raised up. I don't know why. There we go. Looks great. Height off the water looks just perfect. Okay. Roads. Use a 3-lane one-way. It always seems to work pretty well. Issue with the left lane, right lane for hitting the stuff on the right hand side, and the left lane for hitting the stuff on the left side, and center lane for going straight through, so it helps handle the traffic. I think we should go to this other side road here. That also will help spread the traffic. Oh, I used the raised section of the road, didn't I?
Why am I asking you?
Oh, bother. I'm gonna switch him back to ground level. Come on, idiot. Still. There you go. I swear. There you go. That wasn't so difficult, no, was it? Yeah, I think the traffic flow through there will be just fine. We're gonna need some more interior roadways here. This will be further the cargo rail line. Yeah. This is the kind of place where one-way roads really work well. Lots of through traffic. Okay. It's kind of tight in there, but all right. This is the end of a little spur line, so it doesn't really matter.
I tell you, it just doesn't matter!
How much room there is. It'll just come in and go out. Okay, shipyard uses 4 different items. I think we need 4 warehouses here. It's plain timber and plastic and wood and glass for the ships. Let's see, where should I put these? I think it would look nice. I think center. Edges, we got put offices on the edges and parking lots. I think four of these fitting in the center up by the rail yard will work fine. They're on opposite sides of the road there, so the traffic shouldn't be getting in anybody's way. They're with the 3-lane one-way going through there. Let's center these. Symmetry. Above all, symmetry. Yeah, everything's all lined up. Neat looking. Yeah, I think that'll be all fine. Let's set up our warehouses for their individual items. Plain timber, plastics, glass, metals. All right. To give it its own area. So we're gonna have to assign those warehouses. Let's see, we're gonna call it the shipyard. Yeah, it's the best I can come up with, spur of the moment. I haven't given any thought to it, really. I'm just making this up as I go along. Shipyard it is. And now we're going to assign these so their output, the output of the warehouses, is only for the shipyard. Within district only. Yes, the shipyard. Do that for all 4 of those. That way anything that's in those warehouses will only be for the shipyard. Gotta be sure to uncheck allow export as well. These warehouses are for shipyard use only.
Excellent.
All right. Now, interior roads. We'll put a little tree-lined road 2-way around the edge here. Come on. Don't snap to that node, you bastard.
Fargan ice holes.
Okay, let's pop this out a little bit close in there. Sidewalk's all covered up. No extra nodes there. So that shouldn't be a problem. Let's see what this end looks like. We could actually use a little more space there. These sides to match. Yeah, man. There you go. Get a little more room there. Do the same on this side. Yeah. Very nice. Spending a little more time detailing here. Something I'm neglectful of. I think the next city playthrough I do, it's going to be really slow and deliberate. I'm going to probably turn on the unlimited money and unlock everything and all that. More of a creative playthrough instead of trying to earn your way up. Right now I'm still playing the game, as it were, balancing our population and money and all that. Need another train overpass. I think this is a good place for the train to come in here. Come on. Just do it. Worry about it afterwards. Just do it. Click the button. Height doesn't matter. You can fix it later. I always think about it too much before I click the button. It's not like we don't have the tools to undo any mistake we make. It's my nature. I think a lot. Alright, let's get this hooked up. This is such a short segment here. I think I'll just do it manually. If I can get the height set correctly. Wish it would reset automatically. Yep, that's fine. Now we can use the slope tool. It's rather steep and unrealistic. Yeah, what can you do? I can tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to tweak and twiddle with it. Give it a little more space here. Just a little more. Yeah. Segments. Uncurvify that. And let's adjust the curve down here. A little less tight. Okay. Yeah, see, that's not too bad. It's a little bit better. And it's just the sloping on these. Yep. Great. That one could use just a hair of a tweak. Great. Now let's get this set up. I like to have those stanchions right next to the road. Don't worry about the height. You can adjust that later. There you go. Yes. It's absolutely fine. I think this node can stand to come up a bit here. A little more. Ooh, there you go. Yeah. That's a nice sweeping turn there. Still much too steep for trains, especially freight trains in real life, but this ain't real life, in case you haven't noticed. Alright, now we gotta get back down to ground level here. Down, if you don't mind. Oh, man, I hate it when it's got an odd number like that. You can't get it to 0. So I've got to go from the other end here.
Throw me a frickin' bone here.
Alright, swap it back. Yeah. Why do they make it everything's so difficult. Now, same thing at the bridge. Bring it back down to ground level. That worked out okay. Except I didn't use the raise section. Come on. I think you click on something and turns out you didn't. Now we'll use the connection tool to fill that in smoothly. Let's give us a little bit bigger circle there. All right. It'll do. It followed the terrain very nicely. Don't really want that for train tracks, so I'm going to level that all out. Wrong tool. Yeah. And I think we'll get rid of that cut through there. We just have to use the smoothing tool, flattening tool. Take a little bit of the flattening tool there to get rid of that. Always make it all rough like that so it looks sort of natural. Okay. Yeah, there's a nice straight train track there. Up and over. Now we gotta come back down to ground level on this side. Gonna let me go to 0, are you? Great. I think it's at ground level. It just doesn't look like it because of it's the raised section. It creates a divot. All right, let's connect these two up. We can take care of any height problems after the fact here. Yep, it's pretty good. Don't get too close to the road down there. Great. So we're all hooked up. Except for water. Always with the water. I think next playthrough I'll have to turn on the no need for water pipes. As well as the no need for power lines. Since it'll be more of a creative type playthrough. And slower. As I was mentioning before. I sort of like detailing. It's very relaxing.
It kind of calms us down.
Speaking of which, let's detail this sucker. Okay. Just love how the way the place sort of comes alive. You got it detailed. Looks like we got our tidal wave still rushing over. Yep, we'll just take care of our intersections here. Go through, no crosswalks, spread it out a little bit. Great. I like the way the trees wave in the breeze. Just another touch of verisimilitude. That's a $10 word for lifelike. Yield. Go through. No crosswalk. Choose your lane. All right. So we got traffic going in and out. They don't have enough goods here, of course. Just sort of started this up here. Yeah, traffic seems to be running very nicely there, very smoothly. We gotta change this road out for the 3-lane one-way. Unlock it. Select it. And change it. Okay. I think we need a crosswalk there, just in front of the shipyards at the main entrance. Just put a regular crosswalk there. Don't imagine it'll be too busy. Don't know how many workers are in there. Okay, we're still not getting. Here comes our freight train. Let's see what they bring in from the outside there. One little truck. All you could manage. Fully loaded with plain timber. He's got to go up around the loop there. He missed his opportunity to get into the that warehouse directly. All right, we got some of that coming in anyway. I'm gonna set all these to fill, just so we can get to making ships as quickly as possible. I think we're going to need check on our manufacturing. Our raw material places. Make sure they're putting out enough goods. Okay, yeah, see, it's plastics, glass, metals are all. There's a train came in. That was with plain timber. It went right to the warehouse. Yeah, we're getting no problem getting the plain timber in from here. Let's see, I have all those set to empty, so they should be nearly empty. I don't know if we're growing enough wood here. I think since we have another industry going, shipbuilding, I might have to turn off the allow export on some of these. I turned them back on once we got those other warehouses full. But we have to take care of our local industry first. See, those guys are empty, almost completely empty. So I don't think we're making enough raw materials. I think we're going to have to put down some more of the tree farms plots. Also, I think we're going to need to manufacture some more plain timber. We've got 4 paper factories going, so I think we have more than enough of that. We only have 2 of those plain timber things. And in order to give them enough raw materials, we're going to have to expand this, I think. And they're all set to beech. Doesn't really matter what they're set to. They all the different types of wood give the same amount. So beech. Yeah, they all give the same amount. I think in real life, beech would be rather slow growing and give less amount over time. And pine trees would be the quickest growing. But they're all the same. They just look different. 20 workers. I think if I want to grow this, I'm going to have to put another road out here for to put our tree farms up next to. Yeah, that'll do. And run the water pipes. Okay. This road's set to 1 height. 8. Now I think we can put down some more tree farms. Large tree plantation. Squeeze in as many of these as we can. Better to have too much reduction than not enough. And we do have a lot of heavy industries using a lot of stuff. All right. Know if these are set up correctly or not. Oh, look. We just became 4-star. Outgoing materials within district only. No export. I think we have to add a shipyard to all these districts. So we're going both to our main manufacturing and also to the shipyards only. Don't seem to have any trouble really with the paper. For that matter, I don't know why I click shipyards. I don't think they use paper in cruise ships. And let's get a couple more plain timber factories going. Which one is it? Yeah, I think that's it. A couple of these in. And add tree anarchy on, of course. Goes without saying. Alright. See how we're doing. Metals are not good there. Plastics are not good. Plastics and metals. Those are two things we are sharing with the shipyard, so we're going to have to take care of that. Raw materials are all there. See how many people we got? It looks like we got more than enough raw material in storage. The ore. Those are set to empty, and so they are. I think we have to set these up so that they are sharing with the shipyards. Right, no export. No export. See, they're already set to no export, so the lack of glass and metal just has to be down to production. And that should just be within this district. The output of the factory should go right into the warehouse. Theoretically. Those factories might be rather slow in manufacturing, which could be a problem. And we got to share those with shipyard. There's metal in there waiting to go out. Okay. Turn off and allow export. Okay, if we let that run, we may end up with some metals to build our ships with. Oil. Got plenty of oil in the storage tanks. So we're not running out of that. Those are both set to fill, but they're empty. So we're obviously not making enough plastics. Now let's get that set up so we're sharing anyway with the shipyards. Sharing nothing at the moment, so we're not producing enough plastics, and petroleum's fine, so we're going to put down a couple more plastic manufacturing plants. We have to up our production. Yeah, they have plenty of raw materials. Their lack of production could also be the lack of workers, even though they don't say they don't have enough workers. They're still only about half full, so they may not be quite as efficient as they should be. We do have more demand down there for residential housing, so I think we're going to have to go into another growth spurt here, get enough workers out here. we got a little bit more metal in there. And 1% plastic. It'll take some time, I imagine. Same thing here. We're still woefully short of stuff here. But I think I've done all I can for today. We'll let this thing cook a little bit and see what happens. As always, thanks for joining me. I hope to see you again tomorrow.